Assalamualaikum and a very good day. My name is Tengku Anisuraya binti Tengku Fauzi. Today, me and my group members will present about the effective ways to manage resistance to change. First of all, let us take a look what is resistance. The definition of resistance to change is the reluctance of adapting to change when it is presented. Resistance is a reaction to the emotions being brought up by uncertainty and fear. So in this subject, it can be said that resistance is the unwillingness of clients to adapt to organizational change. And resistance is commonly seen as a major barrier between the change agent and the successfulness of implementation of the change.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Hidayah binti Ramli. So today I will present about why they resist. The reason of the resistance: A. Fear of unknown and failure. People will not support a change if they are not confident in their own abilities to adapt to it. When people feel threatened by their own shortcomings, real or imagined, they protect themselves from failure by resisting the change. Next, fatigue over too much change. Too much change will cause resistance among employees as it will give negative impact on their workplace health. When employees are overwhelmed by too much change, consequences can include lower employee engagement, higher absenteeism, and in extreme cases, greater turnover. And lastly is desire to keep the status quo. Changing the status quo is difficult, and many people will have emotional reaction to anything that upset their routine. Change sometimes leads to feeling of loss and grief. As such, change maker must be prepared to manage this emotion and move people toward acceptance of the change.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Najmi Aiman. Today I will present about sign of resistance. A. Avoidance of new assignment. Client who resist will prefer to remain in the comfort zone of their previous assignment rather than exploring the new assignment. There will be many excuses which the clients will use. In fact, due to the changes, many employees will show physical symptoms of stress as well. B. Reduction in productivity. If the productivity is declining with the introduction of change, yet they all remain busy while at work, they are resisting the change even if the changes were meant to increase the productivity. The employee might procrastinate in the adopting the new objective of carrying the business activities. C. Low morale. The low morale make the employees to lose motivation in undertaking new responsibilities and projects, as they feel uncomfortable. Low morale has a negative impact to the productivity of the organization, which is low productivity. Furthermore, the low morale of 2 to 3 individuals in the team can bring down the morale of the team as a whole unit. This affects the firm adversely.
Hi, my name is Aimin Najwa. Today I would like to present about effective ways to manage resistance to change. What is skills in handling resistance? The first one is be able to identify where resistance is taking place. Identify in your own mind what from the resistance is taking. The skill is to pick up the cues from the client and then in your head to put some words on what you see happening. The second one is view resistance as a natural process and sign that you are on target. State in a natural, not punishing way the form the resistance is taking. This is called naming the resistance. The skill is to find the natural language. The third one is support the client in expressing the resistance directly. Be quiet. Let the client respond to your statement about the resistance. Let them know that they are being heard at their perspective is important and will take into consideration, include them as the part of the discussion will make them to be more open to change. The last one is stay calm and do not let emotional control the situation. Do not take the expression of the resistance personally or as an attack on your competence. Be calm in the process of handling resistance because emotional factor can give negative impact to impression towards change. There are different views of resistance. Resistance is not always negative. It may also be healthy coping and protective mechanism, or the practitioner can be benefit of resistance by rethinking the concept of resistance and how we can work skillfully with clients who aspire in order to encourage more productivity dialogue about our change project. There are benefits of resistance. The first one is resistance can clarify purpose. Conversation about purpose can test the right problem is being solved or ensure that there is agreement about the nature of the problems to be solved and the need for the change. The second one is resistance can keep the change active in the organization conversation. Instead of letting the change conversation die from lack of interest, resistance offer at the very last opportunity to keep the conversation going. The last one is resistance can enhance the quality of the change and its implementation. Resistance is often a reaction from the hosts who genuinely care and may know a great deal about the change being attempted. Recipient feedback, positive and negative, can be considered to create a better solution. So that's all for today. Thank you.